the USCCA gets unprecedented access to some of the gun industry's coolest locations. This time, we're going to Sig Sauer headquarters in New Hampshire. Quick reminder, watch all the way to the end because we have some great free resources every responsible gun owner needs.
My name is Aaron Williamson. I am the Director of Operations of Sig Sauer Academy. So the Academy is 139 acres. We actually have 25 ranges here, a combination of live fire and non-live fire. So we have 11 live fire ranges. All the rest are kind of mixed in terms of tactical training areas, simunition houses, areas where people can go out and train but not necessarily shoot live bullets. I think the best thing about the Academy is that everybody comes here. We're not set with any one clientele. 80% of our customers are regular folks off the streets, armed citizens, if you will, or people who have never touched a handgun in their life, all the way up to the, I'd say, the tier 1 units in various militaries throughout the world come here and train.
So our curriculum is pretty wide-based in the sense of the types of customers that we see. We see everything from the first-time shooters of all ages, all the way to our tier 1 operators worldwide, whether it be the United States or some foreign governments. So the curriculum is anything between pistol, rifle, shotgun, some tactics classes, for example, in law enforcement, active shooter or SWAT 1 or SWAT 2. But again, the clients that we see here at the Sig Sauer Academy is everything from the first day behind a pistol to someone who is very experienced with lots of knowledge and training and just trying to make them better. There's over 100 different courses that we teach to help meet that demand.
We actually train on every weapon system that there is available. So we run everything from introductory shotgun classes to advanced defensive shotgun. We have one of the only 1,000-yard ranges in the Northeast, the only one that's publicly accessible. So we have a great program for precision scope rifle. So if you've just got a new hunting rifle and you want to come and learn how to use your scope and become familiar with optics, and then eventually stretch it out to shooting at 1,000 yards, you can do that here. We train on every platform that Sig Sauer makes in one variation or another. So we have rifle classes, pistol classes, micro carry, so the 365. So we have covert carry classes, concealed carry classes that really allow us to bring in the full spectrum of what Sig Sauer makes.
Creating curriculum here is a big deal to us. It comes in many different ways. First would be a new course. Where does that develop? Well, that's just business development. That might be on a customer's request. It could be based upon things that we're seeing in the community. For example, pistol-mounted optics. That's becoming a big deal. So we had to create classes based upon that technology and that desire. So that's important. As far as our continuing courses, it's a constant evolution. We're constantly on a yearly basis evaluating those courses. What was going well? What was not going so well? Are the customers changing? Is their skill sets changing a little bit? Are the drills too difficult for the current skill set of that class? And so we're constantly evaluating that to adapt and change it and finding new ways to relate to the student. So it's not just, hey, here what I have to put out for information. The most important part to us is how do I relate to that student? And so that's a constant ongoing process. I would say we get it right a lot of times. There are times when we've gotten it wrong and we've had to go back and evaluate and change. But what we keep doing is finding ways. We understand that shooting is a skill and skills require time to develop. And in the past, several years ago, the same 4 classes that were beginner students, 101, 102, 103, 104, we've actually adapted those classes and extended skill builders within those classes because we saw that people needed a little bit more time to advance those skills versus you take one class and you think you're an expert. So it's constant evolution and it's very important on how we approach it and the drills that we put into it to make sure it's related to that skill set.
We have kind of trees or branches that we send people on depending on what their discipline is. So we do it for rifle, pistol, and shotgun. It's a progression from 101, which is our beginner class. Never touched a firearm before. This is where I'm going to come and start. You take that handgun 101 class, become familiar with what you bought. After that, you would look at a 102, which then is a little bit more advanced. It's a little bit more shooting. Start to get them working from the holster and just safely progressing them up through really the fundamentals of shooting. 102 continues to 103, and then all the way up to 104, which is a 2-day course, and by then you're really kind of shooting and moving and have developed a great baseline of skills. After that, you can kind of deviate how you would like. You can stay, iron sights and continue to go to pistol instructor courses, semi-auto pistol instructor course, or you can head the optics direction. So you can come in, take a pistol-mounted optics class, and all the way up through instructor level there as well.
As promised, we've got some free information on concealed carry reciprocity, self-defense, and the training you need to keep you and your family safe. Click the link down in the description. It's absolutely free and packed with great life-saving information that every responsible gun owner needs. If you like videos like this, remember to subscribe to this channel. We'll talk about guns, ammo, training, and so much more. So click the notification bell and we'll let you know every time we come out with a new video. I'm Kevin Michalowski, Director of Content for the U.S. Concealed Carry Association. Until next time, stay safe.